lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Good Morning Vail. Here's a live shot from one of our favorite towns in Colorado, Leadville, just located to the south of here. Probably about low 30s, maybe mid 30s for their morning temperatures. A lot of sunshine up there. We saw some snow yesterday and the other day on those higher mountain peaks. That's just because we're kind of making our way into early fall. Thanks for tuning in to the show this morning. I'm Mark Sassy, Maddie Evans. We're glad you're with us.
Yeah, we are.
I'm glad you're with us.
We kind of color coordinated on accident.
And that's funny because I had a different shirt on this morning, and I'm like, I'm going to put my other shirt on. I had a different one. Remember I had the shirt with the roosters on it?
Oh, yes.
I decided, because I was going to wear the vest, you don't see the roosters.
Oh, I love the rooster shirt. It's amazing.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. How was your week?
Oh, it's been busy. Non-stop. Non-stop, Mr. Sassy.
Non-stop for Maddie, non-stop for Mr. Sassy also. It's just been going. I got my voice back. Oktoberfest put my voice in the hurt locker. I couldn't talk for 3 or 4 days.
I would imagine. I was at Oktoberfest. I was going to come and scream for you.
What day were you there, on Saturday?
I think I was there a little bit of both days.
Saturday was, they said it was probably one of the single busiest days ever of any Oktoberfest we've had in the Valley.
Well, so I was definitely there Friday night, right before you ended.
Friday was quiet. It was a quiet day on Friday.
Yeah, but I was there Friday night, right before you ended everything and like toned everything down for some dinner reservations. And I heard your voice and I was like, oh man.
The voice of an angel.
I know.
No.
I know that voice way too well. And then, I think I was sitting on the fall line deck on Sunday and was listening to you and was like, still going. He's still going.
Sunday, though, like I had to just qualify it with everybody and say, hey, excuse my voice. Probably can't hear me because yesterday kind of messed me all up. I wasn't speaking from my diaphragm. I was yelling from my throat.
Oh, man, you gotta...
I got too fired up.
You gotta have those differences in your...
We had this one guy, so they did this costume contest, right, on Saturday, and this one guy comes up and he's trying to get people all fired up to vote for him for crowd applause. So he walks up and does a little dance, then he stops in his tracks, puts his beer down, and does a standing backflip, but he only made it 3/4 of the way around, and he landed on his cheek and the side of his face and the side of his body, and the crowd just went, hush, hush. And then he stood up. Then he stood up and the whole crowd went, eh. Everybody just cheered and he ended up winning, but he dinged himself up pretty good.
I mean, how do you explain that, you know? Went to go do a nice Oktoberfest backflip and under-rotated in my face.
He was with this group of younger college kids and they were partying pretty hard. And later on that day, I went and found him and he was just sitting in the bushes, just kind of, he got his bell rung pretty good.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Yeah. But it was a good day. It was fun, a lot of fun. Oktoberfest behind us now as we move into October.
I know. The burr months, they continue. I cannot believe how far into September we already are.
I know. What's our number today? Are we 50 or are we under 50 for the day that Vail Mountain opens for the ski season?
49 days. I just looked it up. When they did your one shot, I Googled it.
Does that include today and the day of opening? That's how when I count, that's what I was doing, including... Maybe that's why I ended up with 50.
Yeah, I think
somewhere around there.
No, because day of opening, you get there at 8 a.m. and boom.
So that day doesn't count.
That day doesn't count.
The ski swap's coming up too, real soon. I've got skis to give to you also, your skis. That, but anyways, the swap's coming up. I want to talk about that. That's exciting because that's a big deal. That's like a rite of passage into fall and the ski season every year, October 8, 9, and 10 at Dobson.
Yeah, I'm super excited for that only because that's a great place to get some good deals on some fabulous ski gear.
Yeah.
And who doesn't love anything more than ski gear? I know, I love ski gear.
I love ski gear.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. I literally am like, put my skis on my feet, let's do this dance.
And you had Cynthia on the other day and you were talking about the amount of time. I don't think she gets as fired up as we do.
Oh no, she's told me point blank. She was like, yeah, that's awesome and all, but I like fall. And I was like, well, you're sitting with the wrong person to be talking about liking fall then,
I know, right?
ma'am.
I was looking at some news today, and I saw that Vail Resorts, they got a big capital improvement project coming up. We're getting a new lift next year. We're getting a new lift in the
Yep.
back bowls. That'll be exciting.
A 4-speed or
High-speed, four-person quad.
Yep. High-speed 4-person.
Basically, it's the base of Chair 5, which is High Noon Express, going up to Wildwood Restaurant at the top of Chair 3.
You know,
That's a new angle.
Yeah, that is a new angle. I like those slow chairs, though. I feel like when you're ripping all day and then your legs start to hurt, those like mellow chairlift rides up give you kind of a little break.
I think there's a handful of us that love those, but I think for the general public, and they just want to turn and churn and churn, and you get more access to Sundown Bowl and more to that side of the mountain quicker. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a chairlift in Park City that's a 2-person, like
Yeah.
nice slow speed, and the get off on that chairlift is horrifying, but it's such a fun chairlift ride.
It takes forever. You can relax.
You can relax.
Regroup, check your emails, whatever you need to do. Check your texts.
You're like very
swipe left
cozy.
or swipe right, whatever you do.
That's not my job. That's not my game right there. Nope. Thanks on that one. But yeah, you get all cozy on the chairlift. You're like nice and compact in there, and you're like snuggling. It's amazing.
How about the leaves right now too?
Poppin'.
I think we're right there. I think this is kind
Yeah.
of peak week moving into the weekend. I think this weekend will be probably
Peak.
top. So go on a Jeep tour, maybe go on a bike ride, go explore. Terry, our engineer who's been here for many years, actually I want to mention too, today's his birthday.
Happy birthday, Terry.
I don't even know if we have a photograph of Terry. We should have a photograph of him, but it's his birthday. And he said, I'm going to go for a bike ride in the Aspens today to go celebrate his 52nd birthday. +9.
Those words came out of your mouth just then, and I was like, you're lying. And then I was like, the jokes.
I'm too old to do math.
He's talking off camera over here. We wanted to bring him on camera. He's like, no, that's
we
not
should
gonna happen.
just like guilt him over here. But here he is ripping on his mountain bike, and he's about to go enjoy Moab for like a week too, and have a great time.
Oh yeah.
Birthday celebrations in Moab. Oh, Willie.
And there's the Willie man right there.
Yep.
Terry, how old's Willie?
Willie's 14.
14. In dog years, what's that?
Too old.
Human years.
Oh, too many years.
That's older than you.
Yeah.
He's older than me.
Yeah,
Good
that's
for him.
yeah. Yep, Willie.
That's a feat to be older than me.
Yeah. Oh no, you're perfect.
We got Molly Tuttle this weekend.
Molly, I know. Are you gonna go?
Tonight.
Are you gonna go?
I don't know yet. I don't know.
I think I'm gonna go. She played with Billy Strings, and I'm pretty interested to go see and enjoy. And I'm gonna be Tessa's boyfriend's date.
There you go.
Yeah.
So Molly Tuttle, the first of the 7 performances at the Villar Performing Arts Center for part of the Underground Sound Series. 7 drinks, 7 shows for $125. That's a sweet deal.
I know. And then if you just want to upgrade just a little bit, you can go to $250. But then you get access to the May Gallery, where you can go and enjoy. Do artist meet and greets.
Yeah.
They're giving away free chocolate chip warm cookies up there. I mean, really giving you the full Beaver Creek experience with
For $250?
for that VIP package. And the tickets are still transferable. So if you split it with a group of friends, you still get to do all of the enjoyment of it.
And even if you're going to go to 1 or 2 or maybe 3 of the shows, it's cheaper in the end run to do the 125 for all 7 shows than going to buy a drink and buying individual tickets for each of the shows. Makes more sense.
Yeah, it's local love.
Yeah, it is. Love for the locals. That's
Love
what
for
it
the
is.
locals. I
Yeah.
know, it's amazing.
Yep.
And next week is Jade Bird. I'm so excited. I made all the boys listen to the song Madeline in the studio yesterday.
You like that one?
Yeah.
I don't know Jade Bird.
Oh my gosh, there's finally a song where they say my name and it's like pronounced and spelt correctly, and I'm like, this never happens to me.
Maybe she wrote the song for you.
Well,
Maybe you need to be there.
she says a girl from Tennessee, and that's not accurate with me, so.
That's not accurate.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Maybe she didn't know where you were from.
So she just,
How
it
about
rhymed.
a girl from Tennessee Pass?
Yeah.
That's closer.
There we go.
That's closer.
Yeah. Can you just throw one extra word in there? Thank you. Yeah.
Oh boy, we have an hour for you today. Friday, we're going into the weekend. We have good weather coming up all weekend long. Fall temperatures, I love it.
I love it too.
Yeah. What do we have on the show today? We have some good stuff. I'm going to be talking to Dan Reynolds, a local guy looking as being one of the candidates on the school board for election. We're going to talk to him about some of his background and his sights moving forward into this position possibly.
Yes, and then we've got NexGen hyperbaric chamber coming on to give us some great information. Maybe you've got some stiff joints leading into the season. Well, they're bringing Nina O'Brien on, who is, an incredible athlete, and she swears by this treatment. So we're going to get some more information on that. And then, of course, we've got our massage girls coming on to tell us how you can relax before the winter comes.
Chill out with us on Friday. We'll be right back. This is Good Morning Vail on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Eric Sundblad with Good Morning Vail here alongside Maddie Evans. As always, Maddie, we've been having a blast bringing everyone Good Morning Vail back into their lives, but something has been missing, Maddie. Something has been missing.
I'm so excited. The watch and wins. We're giving things away.
This was the favorite part of our show back in the day. We love to give away free prizes. In just a few short weeks, we are going to be back with more watch and wins.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Welcome to beautiful, sunny San Diego, known for its white sand beaches and amazing weather. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. This gorgeous two-story home is located in La Jolla's exclusive Loa Hermosa. The spacious grand entry boasts a dramatic winding staircase to the upper level and opens to a gorgeous water view living room. Enjoy panoramic ocean and sunset views while relaxing to the sound of rolling waves from nearly every room of this incredible Mediterranean estate. I'm here with Mayumi, a massage therapist from To Go Spa. Tell us about the services you offer.
We go to your rental property and do the massage and nail services so you can enjoy your vacation time.
Book now at opulentvacations.com. Luxury accommodations just steps from Windansea Beach. This is Southern California lifestyle at its finest. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Contact us today, opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Good morning, Vail.
Normally on Fridays, we get a fabulous fly fishing report from Mark Sassy himself. This is a live shot in the Eagle County River. Waiting, maybe we'll see a fish float by here in just a second. But if you are getting out there to do any fly fishing, those temperatures are nice and cool now, which is definitely better for those fish if you're getting out there to fish. Oh, here I am. Look, now I can swim. Oh man. For today, we are expecting those temperatures to warm up quite a bit. 37 degrees first thing this morning. Beautiful sunshine throughout the course of today. 72 is going to be our afternoon high. So if you are getting out there, make sure that you are bundled up first thing this morning, but you've got your layers on so you can start shedding them throughout the course of today. As we take a look ahead into this evening, those temperatures are definitely going to cool down again. It does look like we are going to see another evening low get pretty low. We're getting close enough to that where they could start blowing snow. 36 degrees is the low for tonight, and that sun is setting earlier and earlier. 7 p.m. is when it's going down tonight. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver, nice and warm, 77 degrees, 72 here in Vail, 75 in Avon, and then 78 in Eagle. So we're starting to see those fall temperatures slowly cool down, which is so nice because 49 days until Vail Mountain opens. I literally cannot wait any longer. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting beautiful sunshine throughout the course of this weekend. On Saturday, 74 degrees. Like I said, that sunshine just lingering throughout the course of the weekend. By Monday, we will see mostly sunny skies, a little bit of cloud coverage, maybe some afternoon showers rolling in. But then by Wednesday, we are expecting those very high chances of precipitation with a 45% chance. Look at those evening lows starting to decrease quite a bit by Wednesday. 35 degrees is what we are going to see as that evening low. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining us now in the studio, Dan Reynolds. Dan is one of the 5 people that we know of for sure that is probably going to hold a seat on the school board. I kind of went the wrong way with that.
No, that's okay.
I'm kind of positive thinking.
Yeah, I think that's, hey,
nice to see you.
Not a better way to start a Friday.
Seriously.
Thank you, Mark.
We used to do these years ago.
Right.
When the young professionals was kind of a big thing, and we'd have some fun doing these interviews.
Yeah, well, you're a good time guy.
Stop.
You can't go wrong.
We're kind of one of the same, I think. All right, we're going to get right into this. Dan Reynolds. Have you ever seen that? Actually, I'm going to go sidebar. Have you seen Between Two Ferns before?
No.
Never seen that show?
No.
Zach Galifianakis?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that
you
like
pull
us?
it up. When you're at the office today, take 5 minutes and pull up Between Two Ferns, okay?
Okay.
Because that's something I'd love to do with you, but we're not going to do it here because you don't know what it's all about.
Next time.
That's so good. Anyways, you've been here in the Valley. Tell us about like your background. We're going to get into the school board stuff, but your background, you've been here for a while.
Sure, yep. Moved out in 2000, worked on the ski patrol for a couple years, then went to law school. Had numerous jobs with the town of Vail, Timberline Tours.
So you left town and went to law school?
Went to law school, came back.
Where'd you go to school?
Oregon, the
Okay.
Ducks, ranked number 3 in the country.
Yeah, right.
You know that though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that stuff. I don't follow sporting quite like that.
Yeah, well, now you will.
I know the Broncos have a home game this weekend.
Yep. Yeah. Worked for the district attorney's office after law school for a couple years, and now I've been in private practice doing real estate law ever since.
Yep. And you met your wife out here.
I did. Yep.
Got a couple kiddos.
Yep. Two boys. They're attending the ski academy in Minturn, middle school aged. Love it.
And I guess let's get right into it, because there are elections coming up for the school board. New seats on that. New seats available. 5 new seats, right?
Right.
There's 2 incumbents still looking to hold their seats, and 3 other spots available.
Yep.
You're with District G.
District G. You've heard of it. District G.
Tell me what the districts are all about first.
You know, it's like Upper Homestead, Edwards area, and then traverses south along the valley, encompasses Cordillera, and then part of Eagle Ranch.
So that's basically who you're representing in a sense, or?
Correct.
Okay.
But, you know, any Eagle County registered voter can vote for anyone in any district.
And that's a big piece of it too. That's a big part of this whole Vote Smart times 5, right?
Right.
Slate.
Yep.
And we'll go into that in a little bit. But what got you wanting to be a part of the school board?
You know, I'm a huge fan of public schools and public education. Like I said, our boys are in middle school in Minturn, and they went to elementary school at Edwards Elementary. They love that experience. They love their teachers, their kids, their students, their staff. And same with me. I'm a product of public education. I'm grateful for that experience. And I just thought, you know, it's time to give back now. I want to provide our kids with the best education possible and equip them to succeed in all their endeavors.
And I feel like, I mean, my kids are both in public school at Battle Mountain now. They went to ECCA through 8th grade. And I've been a part of seeing it all too. And I feel like there's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of great things that are being done. There's a lot that can still be done, I believe. Mm-hmm. And I think you have a great voice and you have a good mind, and I think you would do a great job. I do. I mean, just knowing you as a person.
Thanks, Mark.
So there, he gets my endorsement.
That's one.
Sassy's endorsement right here. What changes do you want to make, do you think, if you become a member, when you become a member?
Look, I want to get parents more involved. Yeah. I think parent engagement really can, cultivate, better academic performance, better social skills, and so I think that's important to get them back into the scene and to get them more involved. I also want our staff and teachers to feel more supported. I think we've got to come up with some creative ways to get more substitute teachers in the district, and to get parents involved in the school too, so that those full-time teachers can really be rested and ready to do what they do.
It really is a churn for the teachers. And a lot of parents sit around and they say, why are we having a 3-day weekend, or why do we have a vacation coming up this early with one we just had 2 weeks ago? But there's a lot that the students don't understand and the parents don't understand, coming from the teacher's perspective on what goes on their daily life and what they do when they get home, and how challenged they are on a regular basis. So I think giving more support to the teachers, like you said, and finding more substitute opportunities and engaging the parents to see how it all works, it's all going to go full circle. It makes sense.
Yep.
It does.
Yep.
It does.
I think that'll help. It seems like after last year, kids are coming back in. They're trying to get acclimated again. It's tough because they haven't had that structure, and I think it's been tough for teachers now too, just because of behavior.
Yeah.
So again, to give them some time to plan and to get ready and to do what they do is, I think, important.
And then the whole new grading structure too has become, every kid that I talk to, friends of my kids and my kids are like, we're trying to understand this new grading structure. And along with COVID last year, and there's a lot of challenges for teachers, the students, for the new people becoming part of the board, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's a big transition.
Truly.
A lot to figure out.
Yep, and it's a good time, I think, to listen, to understand what's going on, and to communicate that with everyone. And I think that's a big piece of what I want to do. I need to be listening to the community. I need to be listening to the teachers. I need to be listening to the staff, to the students, to come up with some solutions in order to serve the kids.
Right. So then why should we elect you? Is that why? Because you think you have big ears?
Do I have big ears?
Well, you know what I mean.
How does my hair look today?
I did want to compliment you on your hair. You got it cleaned up nice. It looks pretty sharp.
I did get a haircut.
I like it. Who
for
did
this.
it? I like the haircut.
Snow Barber in Avon.
I like the haircut. If I went in and
Huge
said,
fan.
Can you set me up with a Reynolds? They have one called the Reynolds.
It's the Reynolds. You say, yep, 2 on the side, a 2 guard, and then a little off the top. And really, that's it. They just do what they do.
And I think you were doing that to open up your ears so you can listen even better.
That's right. Yeah. So speaking of listening, I'm a transactional attorney in town, and every day I'm dealt with new issues, new challenges, new personalities, and my goal there is to come up with a mutually agreeable resolution to the issue. I think the same thing with the school board is listening to the community, listening to the teachers, listening to the students to come up with a solution to some of these issues and to implement policies that support our kids and help them in whatever endeavors they choose.
Right. Right. You heard it right from this guy right there. Really what you do daily makes sense. It lines up with what you're trying to bring to the community here.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I hope so.
Let's talk about the Vote Smart ×5 slate. What is that exactly all about?
Yeah, so we've got a group of 5 candidates, 2 incumbents. Kelly Alter, Michelle Stecker are the incumbents, and then 3 newbies. Look at that image.
Look at that guy on the right.
So
What's
that
up?
that was before the haircut. Just
camera adds
so you
10
understand. And then we've got 3 newbies: Juan Pena, Leila Conlin, and myself.
Okay.
And we're all, it's a diverse group of people, but I think, our goal is similar too, and to listen to the community and to serve our kids.
Dan, if people want to get engaged, they want to vote, they want to find out more about your stances, everybody's angles and what they think, what's probably the best way to go about doing that?
Our bios are up at eaglecountyschoolboard.com.
Okay.
And that's another great way to donate if you're interested in that. I think there's an option, a link, maybe a / /donate. If you're interested in donating.
And then deadlines for everything.
Ballots, I believe, get
October 8th?
mailed out October 8th. Yep.
Okay.
And then I think, you fill it out and turn it in.
But you can vote online up to a certain point too, I think.
Really?
I think maybe by the 24th to the 26th of October. I'll find out more about that. For sure, ballots by the 8th of October though.
Yep. So that's the time.
Okay.
Should be fun.
See you.
Thanks,
Thanks
Mark.
for coming in. Have a good weekend. Do you have any big plans for the weekend?
Not
yet.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe go water skiing one last
No,
time?
we're done. It's getting a little
Boat's
chilly.
done.
Boat's out.
Best to your family, huh, buddy?
Thanks, Mark.
All right. Hey, we'll be right back with more of the show. Dan Reynolds looking to find a seat on the Eagle County School Board. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Beautiful sandy beaches and lush tropical gardens make San Diego the perfect destination for your next luxury getaway. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. This home has amazing charm and style. You'll feel refreshed in this La Jolla Shores beauty. I'm here with Lauren, the owner of Pop-Up Picnic Co. Tell us about the services you offer.
We're a luxury picnic service. Our claim to fame is a one-stop picnic experience that we bring throughout San Diego.
Book Pop-Up Picnic Co. through our concierge services page on opulentvacations.com. The open concept living and dining room easily flow to a comfortable and inviting deck. The enclosed and spacious yard provide plenty of room for outdoor entertainment. With easy access to some of the best shopping and dining San Diego has to offer. Whether it's relaxing on the property or enjoying fun activities at the beach, the Shores Retreat La Jolla has something for everyone. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale. And in many of the houses, we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me on my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Maybe you're an incredible athlete, or maybe you're just someone who's been spending a lot of time working out and you need to recover. Well, there's a great way to do it here in our valley at All Points North Lodge. Hyperbaric Chamber, NexGen, is here to greet us and give us so much more information about it. And man, do I have a crew with me this morning on the couch. Nico, Dr. Patel, and then Nina O'Brien. Thank you guys for being here this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Maddie. Thanks for having us.
Of course.
Yeah.
So we want to jump right into it.
Let's do it.
We've got a lot of information. There's a lot that this does for people and what they're doing and how they're kind of making their way through it. So give us all the information.
Well, I'd love to. So my name's Nico Brown. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for NexGen Hyperbaric. And NexGen Hyperbaric is a cutting-edge company, and we offer hyperbaric oxygen therapy in many different clinics, focused in two major areas, one on the medical side, and then one on the sports performance and recovery side. All of our physicians and all of our treatment is done under physician supervision, and everyone has the world-class training, and we have world-class experience. And would love to introduce Dr. Bindish Patel here on my left, who's one of our top doctors.
Amazing. And this treatment works for so many things. And so as the top doctor leading this, what are some of the things that it really helps with?
Well, hyperbaric oxygen therapy, I mean, it's the application of 100% oxygen in a pressurized setting with physician and technician supervision for each patient. Primary uses for HBOT is for wound healing purposes. You know, it certainly has its older applications with diving sickness and carbon monoxide poisoning. But recently we're looking into helping train and treat athletes for recovery, including potentially traumatic brain injuries, concussion protocols, and in Nina's case for recovery and being able to get back onto the slopes sooner and quicker, you know, without delay. And it will help with, you know, reduction of edema, improvement of oxygenation, and overall just a improvement in performance.
Which is so cool, and this is something that every time I swear you guys come on or I get to learn more, I'm like, wow, my mind is being blown by how much it does. And so Nina, as someone who is such a non-stop athlete, a woman on the move, if you will, you use this to help after big training, and you use this kind of as part of your big regimen that you do regularly.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, ski racing, we spend a ton of time on the mountain, traveling to all these different resorts, but a big part that you don't see behind the scenes is all the conditioning and the work over the summer that it takes to get ready for the season. And so for me, I've been using hyperbaric oxygen therapy really in between that, those training sessions, those fitness workouts, to get the most out of my recovery period so then I can hit the next conditioning session even harder.
Which is really impressive because, what you guys do is absolutely insane. You guys are pushing your body to the limits and then flying down a mountain at top speeds. One of those falls can totally devastate a ski season, and so it's really important that you have your muscles and your joints and your body just ready to take on all of that.
Yeah, for me, it's crucial. I mean, it's become a huge part of my training, and it also gives me a little bit more confidence that I'm doing everything I can. I also know that oxygen under pressure is really great for your brain and your focus, and the mental aspect of skiing is a huge part of performing on race day, so I love taking advantage of that side as well.
I can only imagine. And you've been nonstop going right now. You've been training not only here, as you're here right now, and taking full advantage of the hyperbaric chamber and the treatments, but also you're like all over the country, all over the world.
I know, it's all getting started. I was just in Switzerland for a training camp a couple weeks ago, and I'm headed back on Wednesday, so we're getting going.
A woman on the move, Nina O'Brien. And so if you're not a professional athlete who is using this as a treatment, if you're maybe just someone in your day-to-day life, what other benefits does it have?
Well, that's probably something that's going to be looked into to be able to apply that, in recovery, cognition. Certainly, there are some, some currently accepted indications that are more along the medical lines, for diabetic foot ulcers, for individuals that may have radiation tissue injuries, for individuals that have recently undergone surgical grafts or flaps to help preserve, to ensure that they don't have to go back to the operating room. But that is something that NexGen is going to be looking to expand upon, treatment protocols and indications. But certainly the focus right now is on sports medicine.
Which is really important, and especially here in our valley, just as so many people are participating in downhill mountain biking, which is accident prone, skiing, snowboarding. I mean, I know people that walk out of their house and hit a patch of ice, and there goes their wrist or their elbows. And so it's important that people know that they have this option right here in Vail.
That's absolutely right. And we have a clinic up at the All Points North Lodge, and it's available to the public. But I would add that, on top of the other indications that Dr. Patel mentioned, there's evidence that's emerging right now that shows that hyperbaric oxygen therapy may actually slow the effects of aging and really improve cognition, focus, and a number of these things. Actually, Nina was sharing an experience that she had after using hyperbaric oxygen therapy and then going to Switzerland. Do you mind sharing a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. Well, I was mentioning, we were talking earlier about how we were talking about the conditioning piece, and right before I left for camp, I was hitting the hardest week of my summer training. And during that week, I treated in the hyperbaric chamber 3 days in a row. And throughout the days, as I should have been getting more and more tired, I actually saw my resting heart rate come down each consecutive day after the hyperbaric training. So for me, that was really cool to see that the numbers, they didn't lie. I mean, I was getting more recovered after those treatments when, in theory, I probably should have been becoming more tired.
Yeah, it's putting in the work and then seeing the results, not only for you as an athlete, but for you guys to have such an incredible device right here. And there's some preparation that needs to go into it if you are interested in doing it. Because I've talked to you guys, I have a bad shoulder. I actually just went to the orthopedic surgeon. Looks like I'm gonna need another shoulder surgery in the coming year. And so this would be a great option after my shoulder surgery to kind of come in and help my recovery move along a little bit.
Absolutely. It can be a great adjunctive modality for recovery, for post-operative care, especially for orthopedics.
Amazing. So if I wanted to come in, I need to get a chest x-ray first just to make sure that there's no issues with my lungs, correct?
Well, that will be ordered by the treating physician, absolutely. They'll be, as with most physicians, they'll go through a previous, past medical history and ensure that there are going to be no contraindications to the treatment. And if any blood work and or imaging needs to be ordered, it'll be, taken care of.
Perfect. So people can kind of set up everything and get going on these treatments, which, I mean, now you have an Olympic hopeful telling you how amazing they are and how well that they work. So it's worth the time and kind of the hoops you got to jump through to get it, but people should do it. And where can they do it? How can they set it up?
So you can go to our website at nexgenhyperbaric.com and get all the information that you need there, and then speak to your doctor about the indications, and we'll set it all up for you.
Oh my gosh. Guys, thank you so much for coming in this morning and giving us all of this great information. Make sure that if you're recovering from anything, it doesn't matter if it's orthopedic surgeon or orthopedic surgery like I possibly might have to have, or maybe you have a diabetic foot ulcer, any of these things, or maybe you've just been training really hard and you need to give your body that break. This is a great way to do it. Make sure that you check out NexGen hyperbaric oxygen therapy taking place at All Points North Lodge, which is at the old lodge at Cordillera. It's a great facility. They've got a state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line machine. I wanted to say that both at the same time and tried to combine it. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining us in the studio with Bodyworks Collective, Amy Panassa. Amy, thanks for being here today.
Absolutely.
Good to
Thank
see
you for having me.
Pleasure to meet you.
Good to see you too.
How long have you been here in the Valley? Have you been here for a while?
No, actually, I have not been here for a while. We made the decision to move back to Colorado actually just a few months before COVID. So we kind of moved back and then went into hiding.
So you were here, though, years ago?
Not in Vail, but in Colorado, yes.
Okay.
I'm a Vail newbie, though.
And what made you choose Vail? What was
Actually, my husband had a job opportunity here.
Oh, great.
So when we decided we wanted to move back to Colorado because this is where we're from.
Yeah.
And he had a job opportunity here, so that's what brought us here.
And were you a part of Bodyworks Collective prior, or is this something,
So
your brainchild when you came back to Vail?
I have had other businesses, other places with other names, but this is a new conceptualized business for here.
Okay.
As far as some of the things that I've added in this time.
And Bodyworks Collective, it's a collection of different ways to work on the body, is my goal. I understand that, right? Am I
Yes,
correct on
you
that?
are absolutely correct in that.
So let's talk about like your offerings.
Okay.
And then we'll get into more specifically your specialty.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have been a bodywork practitioner for, this is my 18th year going on now. And
Wow.
it's been a little while that I've been doing this. So
And
hopefully
it shows that you have a passion for it and you're
Oh,
committed to it.
absolutely.
It's not like it
Yeah.
just was a fly-by-night thing. You thought it was
No.
cool. Like you're into it.
Yeah.
And you're dedicated to it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's wonderful.
definitely it's definitely my calling, so to speak. So
Great.
I do a lot of different forms of body work as far as relaxation, therapeutic, medical. So there's different ways to accomplish all of those things. And I also offer private in-home yoga instruction. I'm a certified instructor and I practice Ashtanga and Yin yoga.
Okay.
And I also have experience in breath work, which I combine into the bodywork appointments.
Breath work.
Yes.
And
Learning how to breathe.
And that's a big piece of it. It really is.
Yeah, it really is.
In anything that we do, going about our daily lives, like for me even, this is a sidebar,
Mm-hmm.
but for myself, like when we go, right before we go on camera, I've got a few breathing things that I do to kind of set my brain and calm me down just a little bit.
Exactly. And
So
that-
you can use it everywhere.
Oh, in everything. But I think it's really particularly helpful when you're getting body work done. If you're dealing with things where you have restrictions or you have holding patterns, it can really help release a lot of that.
So give me an example. Can you give me an example
Okay.
of what you may end up doing? You're working on somebody, you're giving them a
Okay.
massage or whatever you're doing, and you're going to have them focus more on the breathing piece to kind of settle their brain.
So a couple different examples would be a lot of times if someone comes into an appointment and I feel like there's a lot of just kind of really yang, just very kind of tense energy there, I'll actually start the appointment and I'll have them take a few breaths and I'll breathe with them. And normally during the appointment, like say I'm doing an Ashiatsu appointment, and so that's a little bit more deep, intense pressure. Before I start to go into something, I'll ask you to take a breath. And then as you're exhaling, that's when I'll push into your tissues. And so it allows your body to naturally relax into it
Right.
while I'm working.
Is it typically in through the nose and out through the mouth? That seems to be pretty normal now for relaxation.
It is. I mean, obviously, if you look back at where breathwork came from, which is pranayama, and we go back to ancient India, there are so many different ways of breathing and breathing techniques. That seems to be the one that is the most widely known and also the most, I think, easily utilized by people just because they are familiar with it.
So what's one that isn't that you use?
I would say that's the one I generally tend to use.
Okay.
You can use, in traditional breath work, it's actually more rapid breathing to release
really?
things. Hmm. You'll do like 100 in
nose,
and out.
mouth, nose, mouth, or always, okay.
Like 100 rapid breaths.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
See, I learned something. That's amazing.
Good.
Really, we just assumed. I always assumed it was slow and in through the nose and out through the mouth, counting to 1 to 4 or something, but...
Rapid breath has its place and can help with a reset of sorts.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, Atsiashu.
You're going to make me mispronounce it. Ashiatsu.
Ashiatsu.
Uh-huh.
And that's working with your feet.
That is working with my feet.
And this is really your specialty more than anything else.
It is. That is my specialty. And I've done it for probably about half the time I've been a practitioner. I feel like it's the most effective form of work that can be done on the body just because my foot is a broader base tool. It allows for more relaxation with your body.
Right.
I'm able to go in deeper and it hurts less. It's kind of...
And it hurts less.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably less fatiguing on your body also, right? Because you're using your body weight as a part of it, as opposed to just using your hands.
It is.
It's even deeper than an elbow.
So an elbow can really hurt. I mean, I will still use these tools as well, but this can really hurt.
Yeah.
This doesn't hurt as much just because it is a broader base, and I'm using about 3 times the amount of pressure. So I'm able to really get in there really nice and slow and deep. And so it causes a really nice, effective change in your tissues. And it is easier on me, yes, because I am using my body weight.
And you're supported also. You have a bar that you use to hold on to, so you can adjust.
2 bars.
You can adjust the pressure then. You can push down, you can pull up.
Yep, you got it.
See?
You thought you were a novice, and see, you're just...
But it totally makes sense. It completely makes sense.
Well, good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, now where are you located? I know you travel to people's homes, but where would you
No,
say?
I actually don't travel to people's homes. I do just practice out of my office.
But you do visits for yoga?
Oh, for yoga I do, yes.
So you do
for
travel,
yoga.
okay.
Yes,
Then
for that.
where's your office? Tell us where your office
So
is.
my office is over in the Avon Lodge, which is actually just right behind us.
Yeah.
I'm on the 2nd floor there, and so it's very easy to find me.
And is it just you?
It is just me.
Wow. What's your website?
So my website is bodyworkscollective.com, and you can get on there and you can find out a little bit more about the modalities that I offer. And you can either give me a call from there, or you can choose to book online as well.
Okay. And what's a normal time frame for some Atsiashu? Like, what's the normal time frame? Like, is it an hour? Is it?
Ashiatsu appointments, I like to be a minimum of an hour and a half.
Okay.
I think 2 hours is really optimal because it gives me a lot of time to work over the whole body. But I would say at least an hour and a half.
Bodyworkscollective.com.
Yeah.
It's good to meet you.
It was really nice
Thanks for coming
to
in.
meet
You
you
have
too.
plans for the weekend?
Working.
Okay. Are you enjoying the fall colors and the beauty of where we are?
Absolutely. This is my favorite time of year.
Good deal.
Yeah.
You looking forward to
absolutely.
snow too?
Yes.
Ski a
Isn't
little
everybody?
bit? I know. I mean, most of us are.
I know. I'm kind of wondering
49
who's going to
days until the
come.
mountain opens. We were talking about it on the show this morning.
Let's let the snow begin then.
So this is when you need to go and maybe get your body evaluated and adjusted and come see you for a
Absolutely.
little bit
Get
of
yourself ready.
A little bit of fall love.
Exactly.
Thanks, Amy.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Hey, we'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail. This is our Friday edition.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello, friends. I'm Eric Soonblad, one of your hosts of Eagle County Scoreboard, alongside the bestest of the co-hosts, Maddie Evans here. And Maddie, we've been having some fun times this summer debuting the scoreboard for Eagle County. Did you know we're at 10 episodes this week?
I know, it's crazy. Where has all of the time gone?
I have no idea. This whole year has just been a wild vortex of time. But we've got a wild fall sports season coming up for you after this summer of giving you some of the best hikes around Eagle County, starting things off, showing off boys lacrosse from Battle Mountain and Vail Mountain School. We transitioned into hiking. We showed you Davis Hermes, a local highline freestyle slackliner, and now the fall sports season has really kicked off, Maddie.
And I know that soccer's the big one right here, so that kickoff is perfect.
Yeah, we got soccer starting off with Battle Mountain and Vail Mountain School, and pretty soon we're going to be bringing you exclusive coverage of your Vail Ski and Snowboard Academy athletes, all of their training regimens, everything they're doing to get prepped to be the next Olympic stars. And then my favorite thing that's coming up this winter, Maddie.
The Vail Yetis hockey.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be providing you behind-the-scenes coverage of your Vail Yeti. We're going to be bringing you locker room interviews with the coach, and game analysis. So if you can't catch the Yeti in person, you can catch them on the scoreboard. That's starting later this winter. But right now, every single Monday evening at 6 p.m., you can catch a new episode of the scoreboard, and then it debuts on our YouTube channel on Tuesdays. And remember, if you can't catch the score, you can always catch the scoreboard.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Where'd that hour go, Maddie?
I swear we blink every time and it's just gone.
Seriously.
It goes vamoose.
We have a little more time. I thought we'd maybe do a quick little fishing report. That's kind of like one of the things that we've connected on for the summer.
Mike's Friday fly fishing report with the faces.
And we're getting into the, obviously fall is upon us, and the fishing changes, the bug life is different. The fish start thinking about colder weather because the water temperatures are getting colder. So they know that something's right around the corner. They know, as far as we understand. So they need to start feeding more to kind of start building, like bears do, some body fat, some proteins to hold on to, some calories to hold on to for the wintertime. And this is also the time when we start to see some of our fish, they're going to their spawning modes too. So a lot of things are different now. This is the live cam, the new live cam on Gore Creek that we found. Isn't that kind of fun?
It's super cool.
I don't quite know where it is, but TJ was telling me in the back that he's seen fish come over and look at the
Look, there's a
camera.
little fish down in the corner, in the
Because
bottom.
They come over and look at the camera.
Oh, look, there's another one.
Oh, a Trouty McTrouterson.
Yeah, look at them. There's, oh my gosh, there's a bunch.
See?
Amazing.
Isn't that kind of fun?
It's so cool. Look at those that look like teeny tiny little fish, though.
Yeah, I mean, they are, but they start small, right? And they get bigger and bigger, just like
Yeah.
you, like all of us,
Yeah.
as we grow.
I was just so into watching the fish that I was like,
It's very therapeutic. I mean, that's kind of fun.
yeah,
I like
it
that they've
is.
done that.
It is.
I want to talk about the waters, what we're looking at right now in terms, I mentioned water temperatures. Let's pull up the water temps real quick. Here's a look at Eagle River. Actually, this is Gore Creek first. Let's start with this one. Last week, we had that situation up on the mountain where some gray water was released into the river. Gore Creek, it was released in Milk Creek, which is right there next to Gandhi 1. A fair amount of water, killed a bunch of fish. If you look back on September the 20th, if you go back there and go up, do you see that spike?
Yeah.
That's probably where that water came from. So it was short-lived. It did damage the river for a short amount of time. It did kill a bunch of fish, unfortunately, but it's not at this point around anymore to affect the fishing. So just so everybody knows about it, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, and we're moving on. And the fishing's great, and it's been good all through the fall. Best time to fish right now, you guys, just so you know, is probably going to be, like 11 to 2, 11 to 3, somewhere around there. That's the best time to get out on the river. And if you're interested in maybe going fishing, I recommend probably doing a wade fishing trip where you can fish locally. The Eagle River's fishing really well.
I know.
Yeah, that was your fish face.
That was my fish face. Well, and so that friend that I talked about last week, he was so excited that we mentioned him and coming in. And so just another shout out to Minturn Anglers for getting him out on the river and helping him catch so many fish. They caught so many that day.
That's so awesome. That's wonderful to hear. Water temps right here, on the Eagle. As you can see now, steady decline on those high temperatures. Yesterday, our temp high was about 58 degrees. Let's look at the flows on the Eagle. Our flows on the Eagle right now are pretty moderate. Our Colorado temps, high of about 58 once again, and our Colorado flows right there. We had some funky stuff happening. They're dropping flows a little bit. We're right around 750. There you go. That's a look at the water. But get out there and do some fishing right now. It's really an awesome time to enjoy the scenery and the foliage and everything.
Yeah.
Bike riding, fishing, golf, hiking, any of that stuff.
We really just live in the most perfect place in the whole wide world, and so it's great to just get out and enjoy, all of it.
Yeah. Once again, live music tonight. First kicking off for the Underground Sound Series at the Villar. Molly
Tuttle. Molly Tuttle, yeah, she's supposed to be absolutely incredible. Played with Billy's strings. There's so many great things taking place. As always, there's 2 more farmers markets left.
Yep.
So you can go this week or next weekend.
And Oktoberfests are done. Don't forget the ski swap coming up October 8th, 9th, and 10th. If you're looking for some brand new skis, some lightly used skis, any kind of gear, snowboarding stuff, clothing, helmets, all the stuff you need to have, that's where you want to go to be a part of that.
Which is absolutely incredible. And we just have to give Terry, our engineer, another happy birthday.
More photos of Terry?
Yeah, we got more photos of Terry, and these are real good.
Shut the front door.
This is Terry from high school.
Terry looks like he has a 5 head there, not a 4 head.
I mean, he's got some nice poofy hair
Whoa,
going on.
look at this. Okay, wait, we have another photo, I heard?
Yeah, we've got another really good photo.
Okay. I mean, we should
yeah, I mean, happy birthday, Terry.
You can't really outdo that photo.
I don't know. This next one is pretty good. I'm pretty excited about it.
Oh, boy. What, does he have this Magnum PI thing going on, or what? You coming on camera now?
Here he is. Oh, man. Oh, look.
He's on camera, but the photo's up, so we can't see it.
Oh,
but
look.
that's Terry right there with the kid. Don't leave yet. Here, let's go back on camera. Real quick, back on camera. Terry, happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday.
Make it a great
I'm
weekend.
going to go get you cupcakes, so I know. Just spoiling you because I think that you deserve them.
You're doing a great job, buddy. Thank you, kids.
Oh, man, we love our team here at TVA. It's absolutely incredible. They say, like, when you're at work, it should be like a family. And some companies say that, and you're like, I don't feel like a family. But here at TVA, it really does feel like a family.
It's very nice. And we're glad you're a part of our family, too, by tuning in to watching our show 7 to 8, Monday through Friday. And hopefully we have some more exciting stuff coming up for programming down the road. But right now, thanks for being a part of the TVA family.
It's going to be a great day to get out there. Enjoy your Friday. Soak up that sunshine. Make sure that you put your sunscreen on. If you're going to go hit the trails like Terry is for his birthday, he's going to go do some great mountain biking through the aspen groves as they're absolutely in foliage right now. It's the time of year to get out.
Yeah, it is for sure.
Yeah.
Once again, and like we said, 49 days until Vail Mountain opens for the season. Keep our fingers crossed that we're going to start seeing some precipitation, and we're looking towards a really good ski season. So yeah, there you go.
Happy Friday, everyone. Get out there, enjoy a wonderful, sunshine-filled fall weekend.
Coming up right now, a woman's extreme couponing obsession lands her behind bars.
I wonder if she will be part of a new trend